Hello everyone, it's Bubbles from venomfluidart. Thank you for joining us on another amazing week on our Fluid Art Express. So today, I am still playing with the Wombat Wonder Pillow because sky's the limit. It's absolutely sent my senses on fire. So it's one of those techniques where you sort of go, what can I do next? So what we're going to do today, we're going to work on this butterfly. So no idea how big he is, but he's there. So we're going to lay some colour on him. We are going to have some fun and we're going to see what happens. Why are you laughing at me? That's not nice.
How big is it? This big!
Exactly right. See? It's right in front of you. You can see. So that just shows you the technical level of Bubbles. Hope you enjoyed that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start with our Wonder Pillow. But I've got this really cool, and seriously, it is super cool. We're going to bling it. Because I think if we're going to go to tribute and inspiration by Wombat, we need some serious bling. Who doesn't agree with me for the Colour King? If you're going to go from his inspiration, she's got to have some bling. So, I've started with a gold he's made me lately, and it's custom gold. It's got a few surprises in there. So I'm going to take that across there. And that across there. So with the Wonder Pillow too, cool thing is, you're always going to have a floaty pillow. That's the idea at the start. Because what you want to do is, once you lay all your colours, you're going to stick your skewer through it and have a whole heap of fun, trust me. But then you want to give it a spin out. So that's before you do your next technique, if that makes sense. So what you really do need to do is have that floater on. So all that colour's going to move and have a little party. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to do something different this week. So what I've got here, oh, it's a gorgeous colour. Look at that. Look at it. So this is, if you're an Aussie and in Australia, you can get your hands on this one. This is Harry and Wilma. Great company, and constantly, I mean guys, having these amazing specials. So Wombat and I went into a bit of a frenzy the other week because they had a 50% off, and it was just like, oh my God, it's Christmas. So we bought a little bit of everything because it was, when you think about it, double. So that was floated our boat. Pretty cool. So that is now my copper. So I think what we're going to add now, I'm sort of going for a bit of a different sort of palette here because I've got a different idea in mind with this Wonder Pillow. So now I've got another Harry and Wilma. And no, not affiliated with them. Not making money off their colours. I just think they're friggin' cool. So usually I'd go for my Pearlex that I call my dirty copper, which is Nox. But ever since I found this, like, that is a true dirty copper. This is Harry and Wilma as well. So we're gonna, I'm really blinging it. Really, people right now be going, Bubbles, if you are doing one inspiration by Wombat, where's your pink? Well look, all I can say to that is don't get carried away. At least we got some bling. That's a good start. And I think this, once a bit of black CA hits it with what we're going to do, is going to give it amazing justice. I hope so. You'd be laughing at me in about 10 minutes. Alright. So, you know what? I'm going to do it. Because we've sort of got this copper golds going on. And Wombat made one of Bubbles' very favourites a few weeks ago. And I actually haven't used it much. So, it is Pearlex, the Mighty Mink. And it looks brown, doesn't it? But what this actually does to other colours, it always floats my boat. I friggin' love it. You can put it with pinks, greens, blues, yellows. Doesn't matter. And it's not the colour itself I love. Sorry, Pearlex. It's not the prettiest colour to look at. But when you actually see what it does to other colours, you're just like, oh yeah, give me that happy dance. And that's why I do art, so happy dance rocks my world. Alright, so I'm just going to lay a bit of that around like this. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now this is where we'll go a bit wombatish. I think what we'll do now, we're going to steal his chameleons. Don't worry, he's not watching. He'll only find this out when he's editing. So, gorgeous, look at that. Yeah. What I'll do, because I nearly did a really big dumb then, and did the container upside down, so you can see the colours on the bottom. Why the lid's off? Wouldn't that have made him smile politely? No. Alright. Let's just keep laying this colour down, because that's going to make it pop. A little bit of that. So, Wonder Pillow, drizzle to your heart's content. No rules, whatever you like. Which is really cool for beginners. There's no right, there's no wrong, guys, because you're going to stick a skewer through it. Alright, so I think what we'll do now, I think we need one ghosty. And this is where we will... Where's my blue? Where's my blue? Alright, got the blue. This is where we'll bubbles it up a bit. Gotta have some blue for bubbles. My painting, right? Here we go. Now, what we'll do, because I've just killed that one, it's all good because Wombat loves the bubbles. There'll be a spare one just over here. There we go. Look at that. Does she know him or what? He wants to get fed. That's what that is. Alright. Now that's better. Look at that drizzle. Ghost blue. You rock my world. There we go. Might need a little bit more up there. What do you reckon? It's going to look really cool with the mink. Now we're just going to go across the top here. See, I'm doing nothing special. A little bit of a rainbow arch. There we go. A little bit of his butt. Alright. There we go. The start of our butterfly. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put that down for a minute because I've got the paper towel stuck to my fingers. And we'll just get a new piece. Paint with bubbles. It's an adventure, right? Now, not worried about little bubbles, but the big bubbles, they're a bit pesky. So I'm going to ditch them now. So little ones, no, you got to swipe, bloom, whatever over the top, so I'm not really worried about them, but the big ones can be pesky. So we're going to kill them. We're going to pop them. One more just come up. Okay, so, skewer fun. Nothing hard about that, right? Just pretend it's like a figure eight or a snake. Just up and down, up and down. There we go. Too easy, huh? Now, what will we do with this? Should we mix it up a bit? Yeah. No, we might join it. There we go. Don't forget his butt. It's very important. Can't have a bland butt. Tell him a butt girl, right? Said it quite a few times by now. Alright, how cool is that? Yeah, I'm digging it. That's going to open up pretty cool. So, what you want to do, take that off your little cup right now. Dump it in the middle. Don't do the bubbles center of the spinner. Do wombats. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks about right. You know what? We're just going to spin it. I'll take it a little bit easy. I'm not going to spin it like a 747 at the moment. But I'm really digging what those colours are doing. Look at that. Take it up a bit more. Whoop whoop! Give me a whoop whoop. That's cool, right? Alright. Now we're going to pluck her up again. Actually, what we might do while we're down here, just check in case you haven't got some of your sides there, got a bit of paint on them, just wet them up a bit. Because as you can see, I got a heap of colour that spun off because we've got a floaty pillow. So this is your opportunity to get paint all over your fingers. Which, yeah, makes me smile. We get messy. Now this is the point where you really don't want to wipe your nose, scratch your ear, or go anywhere near your hair. Because believe me, I've had to cut my hair a few times. Because some of that paint can be really pesky to get out now. See, that's what I mean. Nice little bit there that's still a bit dry. So now you can see we've got all them edges. Have I? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. So now all our edges are at least wet. Right. Okie dokie. Pretty glad I used that gold. That's just, Oh yeah. Alright. Now what I'll do, we're just going to scrape that lovely big puddle I've got going on there. Because I did have probably a little bit too much pillow, but I don't think so when you see how cool the effects look. So right now I probably should be scraping that onto a tile because that would look pretty cool. So if you do want to do that, you can. Doesn't have to end up in the slop bucket. You could probably get some crazy cool coasters out of some of them colours. Alright, so are we back in the middle? Bravo, go us. Okay, so now let's lay some colour down. What would Wombat do? Alright, that's easy. We are going to go for a bit of this stunning colour. And we're going to put that in the centre. Yes, it's a shift. So this is a magenta that goes purple. And he actually used it on our Saturday video this week. And when I seen the results with the other colours he used, it's like, I've got to have a turn because that's just beautiful. Alright, so we're going to start with that. That is our centre. Now I think what we'll do, we're going to hit another Wombat inspired colour. Because would not be inspired by my love if it didn't have this. Hopefully I'm doing him proud here. Or he's sitting there watching it, shaking his head. Either one I can take. Alright. So. Now what I think I'll do, I'm going to swap it up to some bubbles colours now. It's all good, he's not watching. Okay, here we go. This is a gorgeous colour. This is another Harry and Wilma colour. So for those lucky enough to be in Oz, you can get your hands on this at really reasonable prices actually. So that's that one. Now, Bubbles Southern Ocean Blue with a twist. We'll get that down. We need extra. We need a lot. It's a great colour, isn't it? And I can see, yeah, there we go, a bit of a puddle through there. Now what we might do, I'm going to stick a dark one in the mix here, just so I get a bit of contrast going on with that colour, because them two blues, see how similar they look? So I just want to break them up a bit. So even a darker colour or a very different colour will do that for you. Alright. I think what we might do now... Where is? There it is. Stop looking, Bubbles found it. This is a gorgeous colour. This is a new custom he's been making me. So it's like it sort of looks very similar to this little piggy, the Blue Eyes, but with a gold twist. Really stunning colour. And when you put it with your CA, oh, they dance beautifully together. So let's put a bit of that around the outside. Now what we might do, there's a really cool pink he used before, and the cool thing about it is it's actually a pink, but before I continue I'll just get rid of some of these thicker bubbles. So, cool thing about this pink, now I'm back on track, had to concentrate on popping the bubbles, it's got a shift blue in it. But it's going to give us that little bit of highlight for the pink too, in amongst the blue. Oh, anyone say that? Nearly dropped a cup in the paint. It's a Bubbles thing, I tell you. Done that quite a bit. It's like a little bit goes a long way. Oh, how about the whole cup upside down? Anyone else done that? Because I guess I'm not the only one. I'm hoping anyway. Alright, so I think that's a big enough puddle for that, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the radial first. We're going to spin it out. And then we're going to see whether we actually need to add anything to this or not. We'll see how far that radial takes us out. So, I'm going to use the little one, or am I going to use the big one? So, the way I always judge it, if I put that there and spin it around, is it covering the whole radial? So, if I go the big one, which I'm going to do that because I think I'm going to get crazy cool effects with them edges there with that other colour. Alright, so we're going to load her up with some CA. And we're going to do a 2 light traffic light, not a 3. Because I think 3 dots of white may be a little bit too much. Alright. Alright. So I think we'll roll with that. That should do the trick, I'm thinking. Are we ready? Fly, butterfly. Around you go. Now, if if you just screw the pooch like I just did, crap. Alright. We can fix that. I can't believe I did that. See right there? Bubbles. Nah, lift it off. And that's what that does. You go, crap. Alright, so much for Nathan calling me the radial queen. That's 2 weeks in a row I'm showing you how to fix your stuff ups. That's okay. We got this, guys. Here we go. So I'm going to take that about there off that colour. And I'm going to spin it again. That way I can take that and hopefully get this to balance. And I'm going to bring it down right there. So. Alrighty. Now I'm thinking we do need, because I'm just going to have to let that sink longer now because I stuffed up. So what we're going to do, we're going to get some of this fabulous colour. Can't believe I did that. Well, tribute to you, Wombat. Hope you enjoy it. I'm probably having too much fun. That could be my issue. And so we're going to go like this. And we're going to make him smile politely by using the rest of his motion blue. So he'll learn when he's editing this that, yep, need to make some more of that. Okay. I'm going to grab out a bit more of this, because that's a super cool colour. I'm going to go like this. I'm just going to do some little waves, I think, because I don't think it needs a whole lot, because that pillow is just stunning. But I just want to do a little bit to match up with that crazy radial. So I think if we go around here like that as well. See, because when I think of the wombat, I think of the weird and wacky that no one else really tries. So that's where I'm at right now. And that radial's still got a cool super center. That's awesome. Sometimes it pays to stuff up, right? Let's just go with that. Okay. Well, I obviously turned the spinner and lost the lid. There it is. Stop looking, I found it. Alright, let's add some of this gorgeous blue here. Give that a little bit of a highlight there like that. Now, so I don't want a lot of this, because I don't want it to take over them, all of those wings, because I think they look super cool as they are. And once we have a spin, see, and while I'm doing this too, that CA is really sinking and doing its thing for us. Now let's grab some of that pink to make them wings pop. Like that. Like that. Like that. And just like that. Pretty easy, right? We're just going for a few little bits of highlighter colour. Now, what do you reckon? Do we do... I think that pale blue's going to do it. No, you know what? Let's go the Southern Ocean blue. No, change your mind, people. We're going to go that pale pink with the shift blue. I think that's going to do it the most justice. Like that. Okay. Now what we'll do, we're going to grab out our little palette knife. I'm going to unstick my hand from that paper towel again. I am just brilliant at doing that. Alright, now load the small one up. We're going to do one dot in the middle of the white so it looks like that. And we're going to give it a bit of a cracking effect, I think. Something different. Now we're just going to do exactly the same again. Load up the small palette knife. One little bit of white in the center. Here we go again. I'm going to leave them bubbles. Let's see what they do. Sometimes that's, yeah, there we go. Big bubble pop. There we go. Alright. 2 to go. Then we'll do some skewer fun and I think we'll spin her out. Alright. Let's start with this one. And there we go. One more. Sort of a funky looking butterfly, isn't it? Something different anyway. Gives you a bit of swipe practice, radial swipe. My very favourites. Can't believe I buggered it up, but anyway. Shows that we all can do it. And there's always a way to fix it up. Which is what I actually like showing people. Alright, now, let's get rid of that. Let's grab our skewer back out. We're going to go like that. That looks pretty cool actually. Give that a bit of an effect there. Now the reason too why I sort of brought the colour down a bit, because I know when the butterflies spin that comes off pretty easily there, so I'm hoping I'm a bit safer where I've laid my colour. And that's just seriously come from trial and error of the past, guys. So I'm going to add some bubble shoelaces here. Like that. Just on the base to give it a bit of something there. I don't want to hit them cute little cells there. We'll avoid them. Now, before I finish playing with that pillow, what we're going to do, we're going to give it a bit of a spin. Oh, slippery sucker, nearly dropped it. Wouldn't that have been an end to a video and a half? Watch bubbles land a butterfly on its face. That's freaking cool. Okay, cool. Alrighty then. So what we'll do, let's just sharpen up a bit of them. And that's the thing with these, it's just completely up to your imagination and where you want to take them, which I think's the really cool adventure of the Wonder Pillow. But I seriously want this one to be a bit wild and wonderful, because as I said, it is definitely inspired by my man, the Wonderful Wombat. So it's got to have a bit of crazy, right? Just straighten that up. Alright, I think we're up to the last spin. I'm going to leave them edges because I sort of... Maybe just a little bit there. Alright, so I spoke too soon. We're going to match it up. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. I think that looks heaps better. Better, even a word, is now. Alright, let's go. See what she does for us. Well, I think that might do it, guys. She spun out. We didn't lose our cool swipes. Winning. Happy with that. And I really hope the flyover reel shows off the bling. Because I think she's pretty cool. Something way out and wacky and a happy dance fun one. So always just have a check around the side as you're finished off. Just to make sure you got no dry spots on the sides of the edges there. Because that can upset you too. It's another thing a lot of people don't mention. And it really can wreck your day. So I'm just going around the edges. Making sure they're all wet. Paint's come down. If not, all I'm doing is grabbing a little bit of paint off the butt. And I'm just working that skewer back and forth, the palette knife back and forward so it runs up the edge and it'll come back down. Bring the colour with it. Alright, so I shall get the amazing Wombat to do a close-up reel of all that crazy because it's just fun. Have a go. And if you do by chance have a go, and you're in our group on Facebook, Paint Pouring by venomfluidart, put them up. I want to see the adventures you had. Make me smile with that colour. So right now, I hope you're enjoying that pretty crazy flyover reel. It's definitely something different for Bubbles, I tell you. And next up after me today, guys, we have the dynamic duo of Tony and Cat Pender from the Hippy Dippy Painter Man. So please follow on after my chat and go and join them in the next one because always an adventure, and Tony and Cat are absolutely beautiful people. I absolutely love them. So if you haven't checked out their channel, please do. Same with everyone on our Express. Our family are just all beautiful people. So until next time, guys, hope you enjoyed my crazy today. Something a little bit different. Got to have a chat. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. Most important, have fun.